Most people throw away old drill batteries because they think once the drill stops running, the battery is completely dead. But there is a hidden secret inside many of these old battery packs that most homeowners never check. Replacing them can cost a lot of money, and repairing them is not always cheap either. Today, I'm going to test a simple way to bring this drill battery back to life. If it works, it could save you from buying new batteries again and again. Welcome back to Dan Fix. I'm Dan. After cleaning the outside of the battery pack, I slide it into the cordless drill and pull the trigger. Nothing happens. No movement, no sound, not even a weak spin. That does not prove the battery is finished yet. It only tells us we need to diagnose it further. Maybe the pack is simply empty, so I bring in the original drill battery charger. Place the battery on the charger and watch the indicator light. Still nothing. The charger does not react at all. That usually means the charger cannot recognize the pack. Next, we try a simple LED test. I place 2 metal washers into the battery contact slots, then connect the LED across them. If the battery had usable voltage, the LED should light up. But again, nothing happens. Now I use a multimeter. The result is almost the same. There is no useful reading. At this point, the pack looks dead, but I do not want to guess. I want to see what is happening inside. Before opening any battery pack, check it carefully. If it is swollen hot, leaking burned, cracked, smells strange, or looks deformed, do not open it. Recycle it properly. Lift the case slowly and do not pull on any wires. The first thing I notice is dust everywhere inside the pack. Before touching the board, use a soft brush to remove the loose dirt. Have you ever opened a drill battery to check what was inside? If your battery still works normally, do not open it just out of curiosity. The circuit board and cells can still carry voltage, and careless contact can be dangerous. After the first brushing, I move to a more careful cleaning step. Pour a small amount of 90% isopropyl alcohol into a small plastic cup. I use isopropyl alcohol because it helps clean light oil dust and grime from electronics, and it evaporates quickly when used in small amounts. Dip a cotton swab lightly and start with the circuit board. Do not pour alcohol directly onto the pack. Clean one small area at a time. When the swab turns dark, replace it with a new one. A dirty swab only moves grime from one place to another. Next, clean around the battery cells and the welded metal strips. Look closely for corrosion, loose welds, or broken connections. After cleaning, wipe quickly with a dry paper towel. Battery cells should not sit wet with any chemical. Now I use tweezers to gently check the welded joints. This step matters because most drill packs use cells connected in series. If one connection becomes loose, the entire battery path can break and the pack may act completely dead, even when some cells still have energy. Next, prepare a small piece of sandpaper. Lightly clean the output and charging contacts. These contacts are the gateway where the battery sends power out and receives power in. If oxidation blocks that path, the drill and charger may both fail to recognize the pack. Sand gently, then wipe away any metal dust. After cleaning, we move to the deep sleep wake-up test. Some lithium battery packs drop so low that the regular charger refuses to start. The goal here is not to fully charge the pack with homemade wires. The goal is only to raise the voltage briefly enough for the original charger to recognize it again. For this test, prepare 2 single wires, 2 small nuts, and 1 pop rivet. Strip the ends of the wires with pliers. Connect 1 wire to each nut. On 1 remaining wire, end connect the pop rivet. The rivet will help make contact with the center pin of the round charger plug. I use a 20-volt 2-amp laptop power supply for this controlled test, but this is not universal. You must understand the battery voltage, the current risk, and the polarity before doing anything like this. A current-limited bench power supply is safer. If you are not sure, stop here. On many round DC plugs, the center pin is positive and the outer sleeve is negative, but never assume. Check with a multimeter first. I insert the rivet into the center pin and wrap the other wire around the outer sleeve. Then I place the 2 nuts onto the battery charging contacts and use 2 small magnets to help hold them steady. Be very careful here. Do not let the nuts, magnets, or wires touch each other. Do not reverse polarity. Do not leave the setup unattended. I power it for about 1 minute only, then disconnect it. If the pack gets warm, smells odd, swells, or makes any noise, stop immediately and recycle it. Now test the battery again with the LED. Look at that. The LED lights up. That means the pack has voltage again. Next, check it with the multimeter. The reading is much better than before. Now reinstall the battery case and tighten the screws. Tell me what country you're watching from. I'd love to learn how people in your part of the world test and repair old tool batteries. Place the pack back on the original charger. This time the charger light turns red. That tells us the charger finally recognizes the battery and has started charging. From here, let the proper charger do the work. Do not finish charging with the temporary wires. After the charger shows full, install the battery into the drill. Pull the trigger. The motor spins strongly again. At the beginning, this pack would not run the drill, would not light the LED, would not show useful voltage, and would not wake up the charger. After cleaning, checking the contacts, and giving it 1 short controlled wake up, the charger accepted it again. This method will not save every battery. If a pack will not hold a charge, gets hot, smells bad, or drops dead again, recycling is the right choice. But in this test, the battery was not completely dead. It was stuck too low for the charger to see. If you found this useful, hit like, subscribe to Dan Fix, and tell me what cordless tool we should test next.